Okay. Starting to waft our way up in the world. Oh, wafty woo! Up the pipe. Aha! Further into the cathedral. It's a fun fact, there was apparently an alternate ending to this game where Raziel used this cathedral to kill all of the vampires. Because that is, after all, what it was originally for. But, he doesn't in this one. You're a wonky burglar. You're something else. I'm trying to recall the correct order of how we do things. At the moment, what's in here? What is in here precisely? I think this is a criminal resin preacher. Aha, you move the serpent man, Brick. And then immediately you stop doing it. Well, I know how to deal with that. Ah, yes, it's all coming back to me now. We know how to deal with this in reality. If we go into the spirit realm, it'll freeze the lever in place, giving us time to sort of wonk over to the wispy woo. But there's currently no way out of here that doesn't involve opening a door, for which we would need to be in the material. Well, I suppose we could go out this way. I'm starting to worry that that's exactly how it... Ah, but no. Because there would be no wind current. Oh, there isn't one anyway. We would be absolutely fine. But I'm probably wrong. But I know how we deal with that anyway. So then another option you have. Don't mind me just ringing bells. The resonant qualities. Both together permit the creation of extra pathways. There we go. So that's... Well, that being the case, what are the other two rooms? There were two rooms. And I want to know what the secret is there. If you would allow me. If you would permit me this indulgence. Seems a bit much to open the door. Oh, smush myself on you. Why are you here? What a confusing existence that man had. Just conceptually baffling to me. I guess they were in the shadows further than I could see. But it shan't help these frogs. I don't think anyone needs to help these frogs right now. I think I can just... I'm perfectly happy just doing that. And that can be considered... Aha, there's pipes in this room! Haha, even if you remove me, you'll never get here. Give me your soul. Right. Oh, oh, you're in for it now. You're in for a fun smacking. Do. Well, you got a pillar of pipes. Pillar of cubes! And that needs to be sort of dealt with, doesn't it? Realistically. If we're being honest, the pillar of cubes does not serve us in its present state. There is simply no need for it. Match up the things to match the things. It's a block sliding puzzle, isn't it? You know the drill, I would assume. That one's just a long ways. Excellence. Who stacked all of these up, do you think? One would have to assume the spiders. One should never assume spiders. You know what they say. It makes an ass out of you and spiders. It's a block sliding puzzle, right? I've not got a tremendous amount to work with material-wise. Well, we've almost got a cube. In the place it goes. There's another room. I think it's another block slidey time. Aha! This is what that accomplishes. Not that we know what these are yet, really. To be honest, I completely forget what those do. You don't need to be here. Yeah, I've got to unlock access to those 4 things. And they don't really look like they correspond to anything. They really are just 4 grey objects on the ground. But they are important. So shut up. Let me out of your house. Let me out of your house. Bong the bell again if we want, but I don't. I don't like bells, they hate crime. And as the best criminal, I, therefore, you know, I've got a reputation to uphold. Nothing personal, you know, if the bells had just walked away, I wouldn't need to be doing any of this right now. But my hand has been forced. You hate to see it happen, but it's how the... Oh. I think being near bricks has made me weak. Give me that. Give me the... Let me have. Let me have. I'll have this one. Alright. I won't. I'll have... I think it's just those 2, isn't it? Let me have one of them. There we go. I've confused the spiders long enough to obtain pipes. Let me strike. Good heavens. Right. Right, you need to stop. Right, I'm gonna do you a shuft. Heck off, please. Just needed to buy myself some time to... Oh, if I sort of, kind of embarrassing, but... Hey, you can jump down. look forward to dealing with them again in 5 minutes. Okay, what's going on? I think I know what's required here. No. No. What we want is not that. Yeah. And then we want not you, but you. Flipping all the boxes, doing the puzzles. I like to do it. It makes me feel happy. Cubes, cubes, cubes. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Fucking end my life. Okay, right, no, but, oh, ha. Hey, hey. Yes. Are there 2 of these? I've not got to, like, contrive. Oh, there's another... Okay, that explains things. That explains why there were blocks left over. I can hear spiders happening. Hi. I've really run out of things to say about all of these bricks and spiders. But that doesn't mean they will leave. Oh, heavens no. They've got to continue just making a nuisance of themselves. It's not really a more convenient. There we go. More! More of this. Keep all of this pipe for emergency purposes. Oh, now these ones are green for some reason. No idea. But at least it indicates you did it right. So we don't have to wonder about that anymore. 2 more to go, and then we'll finally be done. These aren't even the worst ones. There's a much worse block sliding puzzle later in proceedings. So look forward to that. I wouldn't mind, but it's just like the room is just sort of tan stone. You know, it's not even like there's really anything to look at. If the surroundings were more engaging, that might be forgivable, but it simply hasn't proven to be the case. Whack. And that's a shame. That's why I kind of hope that this concept, this property, this concept gets revisited at some point. Why have you got a spear? You... Alright. You should have known there'd be more of you. Okay. Valiant effort. Really? I'm honestly quite impressed. Very happy for you. But now is the time. Move a snake. Crispy William. Now you move beyond. Delicious. I mean, I want that one as well now, because I've seen it. There we go. Where's this to? This just takes us... That just... You're throwing boomerangs. Or knives. Whichever comes first. Stop that. Let's deactivate the pillar. Oh! Christ. Okay. Well... We can now get back in without any faff. Leading me to believe that we... Ah! Right, what's going on here with spiders? How'd you like that? I've pierced the area above your head. Can't quite... I think I've freed a man. Not got a spiky object though, is the thing. Oh wait, hang on. Where's? I don't know that this is where I want to be yet. Strictly. Oh, you're immortal. But there's a spiked object, so I'm fine. Tum-ti-tum. Stacked it up neatly before he died. So where'd that other door go to? Where is the other door at all right now? Where's the exit? There we go. Who's throwing... You are. Really need to think more about the consequences of your knives. Leap this way. This is above the bell now, is where we are. I want to know what's in here. More cultists, I assume. They're in robes, and they've got knives. Naturally, that would leave... It would leave, but it would also lead one to believe that they are cultists, because who else oh Christ, you need to not. I can understand that you might think this is all necessary, but believe me, eat the soul. More spears. Fun to do. Okay, yes, this is a bonus. The final 5th triangle we need to get a health upgrade. How do I get it? I cannot remember. Well, there's cocoons, but we don't need those. Those just contain fuck. One would assume it has something to do with what's through here. Simple, logical... It's more bricks! I'll never be rid of these bricks! Oh, I'm sick of it all. There's more, but I see more bricks there! What do I look like, the Baron of Bricksville? Because I'm pretty sure that's not a thing that exists. So if I do look like that, do you? Ask yourself why, because it's not real. Is this one for that, or for... There's 3 sets of legs. It's that one. I think I've already done it wrong. No, okay, here we are, here we are. Here we are. Click that into place. I do love this game, but this is not the best section of it. It's to be honest, the spider conceit aside, you're the same. I wonder if they would have been considered interchangeable by the game. One would hope so, because otherwise that'd be awfully pedantic of them. We don't need vampiric pedantry in the cathedral. Not when we're getting health upgrades. It's a hindrance. It'll hinder my bones. I'll be like, oh no, I can't pass through here with my skeleton, but I need it to live. And the game's like, tough shit, Daddy-o. You need to consider the facts and reject the idea of bones if you want to get my video game prizes. At which point, you'd kind of have to question it if it'd be worth it, because I mean, there's no video game's worth losing your bones over. I don't think. I like video games a lot, but skeletons are important. So if you take anything away from this series, let it be the importance of your skeleton. You are also the same brick. No, you don't live there. You don't live there, you're making a mistake. It's not what I wanted for you. It's not the future. No, yeah, that's okay. I'm not sure why I tilt things sometimes and then it works out. But it is the fact that it works out that is important, so don't worry. More cubes! You seem like you're doing cubes. We want more cubes. The bloody cube fairy's been. There we go, that's nice and neat. Works out. Lovely stuff. Fairly straightforward. You've already got a thing in you. Which leads me to believe you are for the only other wall that's missing that bit. It's simple to figure out. I hope I haven't been mumbling to myself this entire time. I tend to mumble when I'm sort of concentrating on something that's not tremendously interesting to talk about or tremendously new. Which wouldn't be an issue, but I don't tend to compress my audio when I record these, because I kind of just don't like how it sounds. Like, it gives the sound a quality that I just really just doesn't agree with me at all. So I don't do that. And, you know, that's probably not good practice, but this project is literally just for me, so... It can be a bit of an issue sometimes, because I try and keep the game audio up relatively high. Because this is a way for me to experience the games second hand, after I no longer have an opportunity to play them anymore. So I want to keep kind of as much of the game in there as possible. Like, I want to make it as easy as possible to like experience every aspect of it vicariously. So yeah, that like that kind of creates a balancing issue itself. That sort of combines with the lack of compression to create just problems that I guess shouldn't be a thing. No, we didn't see the health gauge increase because we were in the spirit world at the time, but just believe me when I say that the spiders are floating. I'm gonna take one of the spears and sort of be on my way, if you don't very much mind. But yeah, so it might not technically be the best way of doing things, but it's sort of the only way that sort of conforms to what I want. So it's not perfect, but I like it. So fuck the rest of you. Fundamentally. Yeah, you know, I will tweak levels here and there if it's too ridiculous of a problem, but to be honest, me talking at all is kind of secondary in a lot of this. I want to look at the game. What's going on with this fella? Bobbing about. That's an attack on the senses. I can't. What you've done there is you've craftily moved the spear out of my reach. No. Well, you wound up being less of a problem for me than you would probably have liked. You don't exist. So stop doing it. What people don't understand is that they're not real when they make problems for me. You don't seem like you will follow me. Good. Where am I exactly? I don't know where this is. Oh. Hello, we're here. We can operate our squares. Good. Good. We have a game plan.